Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. This is just going to be a real quick video just to touch on the 5 main electronic points I needed to fix up on the Stagea once we did the manual conversion. So in the last video you might have seen we took a 1996 RS4 Stagea, which is the kind of auto all-wheel drive boring family wagon, and we did a manual conversion to it. So physically bolting everything up to the car is one part of it. Once I got it home, I realized that there was a few more things that needed to be done. So there's a few sensors and a couple of switches that needed to be wired up in order to make everything kind of appear factory again. So have a look at this. This should cover everything that you need to get those electronic things sorted out as well. So the handbrake switch needs to be stolen from the original foot brake switch loom. An extension wire needs to be soldered in place and run through the center console, as the original wire was only ever long enough to reach down just to the foot brake pedal. Once the extension wire has been run, the new connector plugs into the side of the handbrake assembly. The other end of the extension wire runs through the center console, up under the dash, and connects to a single wire. As always, make sure everything's soldered and insulated. Like all good auto electrical projects, it's a good idea to test that the sensor works and that you can see the handbrake light coming up on the dash before packing up. The G-force sensor, or G-sensor, is used by Nissan's Attessa computer to control how much power to send to the front wheels when the rear wheels slip. If this is left unplugged, the Attessa computer sees it as an error and will lock the system in permanent 4-wheel drive mode, which is a great way to break diffs. The problem is that the new manual center console doesn't allow the room required for the G-sensor to fit in the stock location. So we need to take it out, fold one of those mounting tabs up out of the way, drill the other mounting hole out slightly, and then relocate it so that it's then being held in by one of the screws that holds in the shifter surround. Once the G-sensor is mounted in its new location, plug it back in and test fit the center console over the top. Under the car now, and on the side of the manual gearbox, there are 3 sensors all the way at the top near the shifter. The rearmost one is the speed sensor. This sensor is all the way at the back by itself, mounted right next to the Attessa hydraulic line and transfer case filler hole. It's just 2 wires that we cut off the original auto loom when we did the conversion that connect into the back of the starter motor loom. So it's simply a case of rejoining these wires together. The first thing I noticed after completing the manual conversion was that none of my reverse lights worked. On the gearbox, the grey forwardmost plug controls the reverse signal. We have to extend this all the way up to the front of the engine bay into the set of 4 plugs next to the battery. I cut the original plug from the auto loom, ran 2-core wire all the way to the front of the engine bay, and then tested different wire combinations until I could get it to work. I'll save you that time and I'll tell you that it's these 2 wires here. The green and the black wire on this second grey plug from the end is all you need to hook up the reverse signal. And just like that, we have reverse light, reverse beep, and the reverse lights. Hell yes! As always, once I had everything figured out, I soldered and insulated my wiring. I also ran it through some convoluted cables to keep everything safe and away from moving parts in the engine bay. The middle plug on the gearbox is the neutral switch. This tells the computer that the car is in neutral or park and allows you to start it. You can either run 2 wires all the way to this grey plug at the front of the car, or, like I and many others did, you can just loop these 2 wires together. Well, there you go guys, that's everything to complete the manual conversion to your Stagea. As always guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, drop us a comment below. Let me know if you found this video helpful. Make sure you check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Come join us for a cruise or at a meet. And yeah, see you in the next video. Cheers.